Mercedes team principal Toto Wolff was left bemused when Haas driver Mick Schumacher appeared in the Silver Arrows garage in Montreal this past weekend. Mick Schumacher may one day look to follow in his father's footsteps by racing for Mercedes, but the German appeared to get ahead of himself in Montreal. That's after he was filmed casually walking through the Silver Arrows garage at the Canadian Grand Prix, much to the confusion of Toto Wolff. Formula One great Michael Schumacher spent the last 3 seasons of his fabled career on the books with the Brackley-based outfit. After ending his 20-year F1 career with the team, Mercedes signed Lewis Hamilton from McLaren as the legend's replacement in 2013. Schumacher Jr. was a regular attendee on the paddock in those days and has even spoken about fishing outside the back of the Mercedes garage at the circuit Gilles Villeneuve. But the Haas driver appeared to forget his place after strolling into the rival team's premises this past weekend. Mercedes chief Wolff didn't appear at all pleased with the intruder, who might have received a more visceral response were it not for his family connections. Schumacher can be seen skirting past onlookers before asking for directions and darting further into enemy territory. German photographer Paul Ripp captured the encroachment and can be heard asking an engineer what's happening before the camera pans to an emotionless Wolff. The Austrian tracks Schumacher's movement but diverts his attention back to on-track matters after spotting the camera's gaze. Superstition suggests Schumacher should be more careful around the paddock in future given he went on to retire for the second time in 3 races at the Canadian GP. The 23-year-old prospect is still yet to earn a point in 1.5 seasons as an F1 driver, with his current contract set to expire at the end of 2022. Despite his father's links with Mercedes, Schumacher's presence would not have been welcome considering Haas are more closely affiliated with Ferrari, where his father won 5 straight world titles. It wasn't all bad news for Wolff in Montreal, however, as Hamilton and George Russell finished 3rd and 4th, respectively. That result marked Hamilton's 2nd podium finish of the campaign and his first since the Bahrain Grand Prix in March. He and Russell will each aim to clinch their first wins of the season on home soil, with the British Grand Prix next on the calendar come July 3.